Let's move on to the Boston Celtics because Kyrie Irving's out here throwing shots at his teammates.
Tick, tock, gun, shot. Bullet, 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 bullet.
Let's give a little background to this story. The Boston Celtics, they've been struggling recently. They were on a 4-game winning streak, and then they just came off a 3-game losing streak. During that 3-game losing streak, they lost to the Heat, Magic, and Nets. In each of those games, there was a little drama after the game or during the game. During the Heat game on last Thursday, DeMarcus Morris and Jaylen Brown, they got into a shoving match during one of the timeouts. Beef, little squash, may move past it. Then in the Magic game, the Nets game, Kyrie Irving, final play, he's visibly upset with Gordon Hayward because Gordon Hayward throws to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum misses the final shot. Kyrie says, "Why didn't you throw to Al Horford? It was supposed to go to Al Horford." And then after the game, Kyrie makes his comments to the media, and he has this to say to his teammates. The young guys don't know what it takes to be a championship level team, what it takes every day. And if they think it's hard now, what do they think it will be like when we're trying to get to the finals? Kyrie went on to say, there were no expectations last year. Everyone played free and easy. Everyone surpassed whatever they expected for themselves. This year, we all have expectations. The players, the coaches, everyone. And that's good. But we aren't doing it yet. And Kyrie ended with, we can get there. We've got to be better. I've got to be better. We need to win these games on the road. That's on me as a leader. I need to be a better leader and help us get us there. So naturally, when I first heard those comments, I was like, damn, this nigga Kyrie just took shots at his teammates. And he did. Because he basically said, hey, you guys don't know what it takes to win. I know you guys been there. You were at Game 7 in the Eastern Conference against LeBron, but you guys don't know what it takes to win. I'm here. I can help you. Just listen to me and I will help you get there. And he kind of tried to walk the comments back the next morning, the shoot around before the Nets game. He said this to the media. When you win, you want to taste it again. I never want to come from a place where I don't want to sound like or maybe feel like I don't want to win a championship. Sometimes I may come off and say things never to question my teammates in public like that ever again, but I just want to win so bad. I came from a place where I asked for a trade and I came in here and believe in this organization and I want these guys to be successful. In order to do that, we've all got to be on the same page and have that mindset, a championship or nothing, and that can get the best of me at times. Kyrie went on to say, the responsibility goes all the way around. Part of that is learning, but also teaching and then explaining what it actually means to come in and appreciate your job and have a goal in hand that's actually a championship. You've never gone about it in your career. You've never done it, and now you come into a season where the expectations are high. Kyrie Irving is clearly taking shots at his teammates right there because he's trying to say, hey, you guys haven't been where I've been yet. You guys won a championship, but you haven't gotten there yet, and just listen to me because I can help you get there. It's basically saying that whole quote. And then he's also went on to say, I've dealt with certain pressures like that, not particularly as the guy, but I was on a team where there was a lot of pressure just every single day. A lot of media, a lot of attention where it was just warranted every game. You want to come out and play well. I just want to see the young guys play well as our older guys. But it's all going to take common knowledge, basketball IQ, and knowing what matters throughout the game. After hearing those comments from Kyrie those past 2 games, before the Nets game and after the Orlando game, Jaylen Brown had to say this to the media after the Nets game.
You just got to have each other's back. Yeah. You can't make power each other's back. If you don't, everybody's going to show. We got to play basketball. It starts from the top to the bottom, not from the bottom to the bottom. So power doesn't matter.
Well, from those comments, I will say that Jaylen Brown's trying to say, hey, it starts at the top, Kyrie. You want to come in and talk about being better and doing things in a different way? It starts at the top. You want to be a leader, you have to be a leader. It resembles something that from my favorite movie, from Big Julius.
Attitude reflect leadership, Captain.
That's basically what Jaylen Brown's trying to tell Kyrie Irving, that attitude reflect leadership. If you want to see a change, you got to be the first person to make that change. That's how I feel about Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving can't be making all these comments to the media like LeBron does. I hate when LeBron does that. You got to do it by action. Do it by following your lead. I hate those leaders that want to speak up and do all this other stuff, but they not doing anything themselves to make the team better. Things I get mad about LeBron recently, like he always wants to talk about the team, but he doesn't play his greatest. LeBron hasn't been the best 2-way player in a while. He doesn't play on both ends of the court. So how can he go out in there and tell his players, say, hey, you guys need to give all your effort on the defense end when LeBron barely ever gave his effort on the defensive end? If you want your team to reach that next level and win the title, Kyrie needs to sacrifice some part of your game. And that's why I saw from you on Wednesday night against the Toronto Raptors. You went in there, you had a career high in assists, but why can't you average double-digit assists? You are the point guard of the team, but you act like you are a two guard. Act like a point guard, play like a point guard, be the leader of this team. In the first 3 quarters, distribute. Get your teammates involved. Get Jason Tatum involved like you did. Get Gordon Hayward involved like you did. Al Horford like you did on Wednesday. Keep getting your other players involved. Make them feel comfortable. And then in the fourth quarter, you can take over. Be a leader in that way. Show your growth and show that you are able to sacrifice some part of your game. And then your players will also sacrifice as well. Because like I said,
attitude reflect leadership.
And everyone has that attitude of like, hey, I'm going to do it on my own. You know why they have that I'm going to do it on my own mentality is because their leader does it. Kyrie Irving was the same way. He's always out for his points and making himself better. He has to make his teammates better now. He has to find a way to do that, and he'll go to the next level as a leader, and he'll probably win a title with the Boston Celtics. Until he does that, you can't expect Terry Rozier to sacrifice. You can't expect Jaylen Brown to sacrifice. You can't expect Jason Tatum to sacrifice his game. Gordon Hayward. Al Horford, he's going to go with the flow. But those main guys, those core young guys, he needs to make sure that he sets an example for them. Like, hey, I'm willing to sacrifice my game for the betterment of our team. If it starts with Kyrie Irving, I'll agree with Jaylen Brown with that. And I know you're probably thinking like, wow, that's a lot. It probably ended there, right? Nope. Kyrie Irving at the last night's game against the Toronto Raptors had this to say after the game.
Big deal for me because I had to call Bron, and tell him like, I apologize for being that young player that wanted to everything at his fingertips, and I wanted everything to be at, my threshold. I wanted to be the guy that led us to championship. I wanted to be the leader. I wanted to be all that, and the responsibility of being the best player in the world and leading a team is something that's not meant for many people. And Bron was one of those guys that came to Cleveland and tried to really show us what it's like to win a championship, and it was hard for him. And sometimes getting the most out of the group, it's not the easiest thing in the world. And like I said, only few are meant for it or chosen for it. And I feel like the best person to call was him because he's been in the situation. He's been there with me where I've been the young guy of being a 22-year-old kid and wanting everything. Wanting everything right now. Coming off an All-Star year starting, and then this heck of a presence comes back, and now I got to adjust my game to this guy. And take it personal, but at the end of the day, he just wants what's best, and he has a legacy he wants to leave, and he has a window he wants to capture. So I think what that brought me back to is like, all right, how do I get the best out of this group of the success they had last year, and then helping them realize what it takes to win a championship.
Kyrie is a shrewd operator. Shrewd little operator. Shrewd. He learned it from the Kobe and LeBron playbook. Whew, he's a little shrewd operator. Now, going into what he said last night, clear shot. I'm going to do more shots.
Tick, tock, gun, shot. Bullet, 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 bullet.
Just shots all the way around to the whole team. He's basically saying, hey, young guys, I've been where you've been. I was looking up to a great LeBron James. I was fighting back and pushing back against him too. I've been where you are. But even me, I've learned from the error of my ways. Because dealing with you, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier, it gave me a better appreciation for what LeBron had to go through with me because I wanted to be great. I've had my own success and I want to be there. I think I'm there already, but I got to sit back and learn. But one thing, Kyrie Irving, you got wrong. You didn't really have any success without LeBron James. You only had success when LeBron James got there. They actually did it without you. That's the difference between your situation, and what LeBron's situation is, and their situation with you. It's the difference because they had success without you. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals without you. So that's why they feel empowered, like they don't need you. That's why. But Kyrie, you're a shrewd operator. You're a shrewd man. Shrewd man. Because you're going in a roundabout way to tell them basically, hey, apologize to me. I understand you think you're great, but you're not yet. I'm here to help you get to that next level. He's basically like, I can elevate you. You know how gangsta is basically say to another man that I can elevate you? Like, yeah, you're good, but I can elevate you to greater heights. Help me help you to get to greater heights. That's how Kyrie's coming off right now. It's true. If he keeps playing like how he did last night against the Toronto Raptors, then his teammates will respond in a positive way towards it. But if he doesn't keep playing that way, if he gets more selfish and he starts saying, this is my team and I'm going to try by myself, that's what's going to be a problem. He has to keep being a leader. Like I said, he has to keep distributing the ball. He has to keep being the point guard of this team. He can't be the two guard wanting to take all the shots. Let Jason Tatum cook. Let Jaylen Brown cook. Let Gordon Hayward cook. And then when money time comes, that's where you step in, Kyrie. I see what you're doing with these quotes, man. Dragging LeBron into it. I see what you're a shrewd operator. You're a shrewd man. You just want these guys to listen to you. You want them to fall in line and let them know, like, hey, this is my team. And if they don't, guess what? Kyrie, come be on the Knicks. You could be the star of the New York Knicks. I know you from New Jersey. You want to play for the Knicks one day. Come play for the Knicks. If they don't want to listen, Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, if they don't want to listen to you, come play for the Knicks. That's what I say.
Hey, y'all.